everybody, my name is Sesheta Jamdagni and today I am going to explain you about the Cartesian plane. So this is a graph that I have made with the help of a Cartesian plane. So this is like the up to scale, the proper one. So I am going to explain you about the Cartesian plane in a very rough, like not to scale manner, so that it is easier for you to understand. So first, we are going to learn about the basic graph. And we know that what we have learned earlier is that the straight line, the vertical line, that is known as the y-axis, and the horizontal line in a graph, it is known as the x-axis. And the point which is intersecting, the intersecting point, it is known as the origin point, which is also known as the O, or also called 0. So, and then when we go up, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and when we go like left or right, then it is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the simple graph that we have learned earlier also. Now comes the Cartesian plane. What is difference? What is like new about this plane? So the Cartesian plane, it is like a two-dimensional. So in that we are having length also, and we are having breadth. So earlier we were having only like an L shape. Now we are having a plus shape. Now this is the exact like a little like layman term. So in this we are having 4 quadrant. So let me just erase the board. So it is like the Cartesian plane is the upgraded version of the normal graph that we have been learning all these years. So these ignored lines, they're not straight, but remember that when you're making a graph, you have to always ensure that the units, they are the same, and the line that you're making, they're always straight. So in this, we know that earlier that the horizontal line, that is called as the x-axis, and the vertical line, it is the y-axis. So this is also the same here. So the y-axis, it is having 2 parts. The one which is, this is the intersecting point, the origin, the O. So the one like going upwards, that is the y-axis, and one coming downward, it is called the y1 axis. And then the same is happening for the x-axis. The left part, it is known as the x-axis, and the right part, it is known as the x1 axis. Now you must be asking, why is that? Why can't we write y1 axis here, and why not a y-axis, like simple y-axis here? That is because when we are making a number line, so in a Cartesian plane, all the different topics that we had learned in earlier grades, that is coming in use here. So in a number line, we know that here comes 0, then there is 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, and so on. It keeps on continuing. But then in the left hand side, it is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and so on. So this is the positive side and this is the negative side when we are making a number line for integers. So we are using integers in a Cartesian plane also. So that is why the x-axis, which is the positive here, the right hand side is the positive line. So here it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I am taking it to 5 only. And then in the left side, it will be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and minus 5. So this is about the x-axis. Now same we'll be using for the y-axis. If we like turn it and we make it a vertical line, then the same will be followed. Here in the middle it will be 0, then 1, 2, 3, and then the down, like if you go down, it will be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Same, we are with the same topic, the same idea we are going to use here also. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My 2 looks very bad. I'll write it again. Okay. Then 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 5. Don't forget to add the arrows here, because we know that a line is getting extended. It can be in like extended from any size, from both the sides. It can be extended to infinity. But then if we don't make the lines, if we make just one arrow, then this means it is a ray. that from here it has stopped, but from this side it is continuously going on. And if you don't make any lines whatsoever, any like arrows, this means it is only till 1 to 5. But then it is not a line, it will be a line segment. So this was about the basic structure of a Cartesian plane. Now comes in the topic of abscissa and ordinate. Because earlier what we used to do that in a simple graph there is 5. So we are like we have to mark 5 on this is the x-axis and y-axis. I'm not mentioning it here. So we have to mark 5 on the y-axis. So simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here is the marking of here's the point 5. If you want to mark 3 in the y-axis, we will simply go 1, 2, 3. This is 3. So this was very simple. But when there's a coordinate, like we have heard in many such spy movies that it is said that instead of saying a place like New Delhi, instead of saying Ramphal Chowk, we specifically say that 1, 2, 3, 4, comma 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like these coordinates are used in any spy movie, in any like action movie. So similarly, like that only, in a coordinate, what we have to do, there is the coordinate of the y-axis and then the x-axis and then the y-axis is used. So this is like the format that how are we going to say. So what happens is that the what is the coordinate, like the point in x-axis, I want to say point 3. So this 3 will be said as the abscissa. And if I want to say in the y-axis, I am choosing 5. So it will be, this is the ordinate. So abscissa plus ordinate means the coordinate. But if simply see, like here I have written 3, 5. So this is incomplete here. I have to make the bracket also. Or without the brackets, it will be incomplete. So like this, we are having a coordinate and we can place it like 3, 5. Now 3, 5 is not on the y-axis. It is going to be somewhere here. So we are going to like extend the line. We are going to bring it till 3, and then we are going to make this line here. So we can see that when the line from 3 and the line from 5, it is intersecting at one point. So that intersecting point, this point is the coordinate that we are looking for, 3, 5. Another important important note, that is x, the abscissa, always come first and the ordinate comes later. So now if you notice that I have used positive numbers here. What if I wanted to use one negative and one positive? So similarly, I am going to take the number 3 only, but I am going to take it from the x1 axis. So minus 3, 5. So look for 5. This is minus 5. So you don't have to get confused between. I have written plus 5 here. So I'll extend this line and minus 3 is here. I'll extend this line. And then this intersecting point is minus 3, 5. Now what if I took minus 3, minus 5? So this is minus 5. Extending this line. And this is the minus 3, minus 5. This is the coordinate. And if it was 3, minus 5, this is plus 3, minus 5. Then we'll extend this line. We'll extend this line, and then this is 3, minus 5. So if you consider all these as boxes, these 4 boxes, then I have like made a coordinate in each of these boxes. But we won't call it boxes. The actual name of these boxes is quadrants. And these quadrants, they happen in a clockwise manner. Like this is the first quadrant. This is the second quadrant. And this is the third quadrant. And this here is the fourth quadrant. So in the first quadrant, both the y-axis and the x-axis, they are positive. And in the second quadrant, the y-axis is positive, but the x-axis is negative. Then in the third quadrant, both y-axis and x-axis, they both are negative. In the fourth quadrant, the x-axis is positive, but the y-axis is negative. So this was about the Cartesian plane. So that was all about the Cartesian plane. I hope you learned something new today and you liked this video. So don't forget to like this video of mine. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. And that's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye bye.